God damn. It's just infuriating.
And I guess what? Super Agent Bob Eatman called you last night. He called me, and I said, no.
I got a phone call.
I'm sick of people calling me, blah, 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 blah. You take 4 phone calls, and you get 4 different opinions about the Opie and Anthony show. Well, there needs to be a little bit more of a buzz on the show. Really? Well, how about you let us do something with the radio show? How about you stop saying no?
A buzz? I'll tell you how we get a buzz. By doing things that interest people, that are attention getters.
I say light brights.
We put light brights around the city with that light up and say Opie, Anthony, Jim, O&A, Virus, and we put them around subway stations and bridges and things like that. Why can't we do something like that? Light brights.
There's the light brights on the news.
Because it upsets Boston.
Mayor Menino.
You know something, Boston? Hi, Boston. Listening on WBCN. Good morning.
And by the way, we love our listeners.
Love our listeners
tune
in
into
Boston.
WBCN every morning. But I got to say it.
Your city's retarded.
I was going to say stupid.
Stupid. You're like the retarded kids that are getting scared at the movie. And we have to, like hug you. Your city is stupid. There's light brights.
Light brights shut down your city.
I don't want to hear. If I hear the news refer to these things as devices one more time. Devices were left on the city. Apparently, the Cartoon Network.
There you go. Let's get everyone on the same page.
The Cartoon Network did a publicity stunt for one of their fine cartoons. It is called Hunger Force. Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's a little surreal series about a talking milkshake, a box of fries, and a meatball. It's a Cartoon Network, people.
Yeah, but the box of fries.
Yeah,
looks like our own Anthony. Looks like the cartoon version of you, pal.
Yeah, it's got a little goatee. It's angry.
And you know what? The meatball looks a lot like little Jimmy Norton.
Little Jimmy's the meatball.
When he shaves his head. And, of course, the angry cup. Well, that could be
That could be you, the angry cup.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. They talk about cartoons too much. Blah, 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 blah.
Guys, no food analogies. All right.
Stop it.
What about a break on Joe Biden? Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Dopes. So 4 phone calls, 4 different opinions. That's why I don't answer the phone anymore. That's why. I'd rather stare at the wall, which I do every night now.
Enough.
Because I'm going
with
nuts.
That. Enough with them. Oh.
Sorry, so it's a new cartoon?
Yeah, well, it's a cartoon on the Cartoon Network. On Turner Broadcasting owns the Cartoon Network. So they did a publicity stunt. Here we go. Let me tell you where. Boston, New York, L.A., Chicago, Atlanta, Seattle, Portland, Austin, San Francisco, and Philadelphia. That's where they did these promotions. What it looks like, it's a square that measures probably about 2 feet by 2 feet. It's got, think Light Bright. Think Light Bright. It's one of those little light-up things with one of the characters from this cartoon, and it lights up. There is a strip of batteries on the bottom to power the little LEDs, the little lights. They were then hanging these things from buildings, bridges, and just throwing them all over the city, kind of hanging them up with these big long poles. They would get to a high place so people could see them and not screw with them. Well, 9 cities out of the 10 didn't even notice
because they look like
like light brights. Well, Boston lost its mind over the light brights and phoned in bomb scares where the Boston police showed up and using air cannons and various other means blew up the light brights to save the city.
To save the city of Boston. They shut down subways and highways and bridges.
Yeah. The city that brought you Mohammed Atta International Airport, by the way.
Yeah.
Is the same city that is blowing up light brights for your safety.
So for everyone listening to us on WBCN right now, just hang your head in shame.
Be shameful of your city, and of course,
be embarrassed.
Of course.
Be embarrassed.
Your Mayor Menino, who just is in charge, he is taking charge, and he has come out and spoken out against this. The prosecution in Boston, oh my God, they're angry, and they're prosecuting to the fullest extent of the law, because there's a hoax law that you're not allowed to put hoax devices around the city. If you take the letter of the law, of course that means like fake bombs. These are light brights advertising a cartoon.
This is a kid's toy, basically.
Exactly.
And they want it to look like light brights.
Oh, my God.
We're using the word light brights, but I think they wanted people to think they're light brights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mayor Menino. We, as a city, must come together in unity. Don't be afraid. We have just found a hungry hippo in the subway station. Please do not be alarmed. The police are blowing up yo-yos that have been found on a bridge.
You're dopes. It looked like a toy.
And the mayor had the guy in New York arrested, I guess.
All right, drop the Etch-a-Sketch. Shit. I just cursed. Drop the Etch-a-Sketch. Drop it. Oh, am I livid?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk through this all day just to make a point.
Yeah, you got to do something different today.
Yeah, shake it up.
I'm sitting really high up.
You're real high up.
I know this doesn't work too well on radio, but trust me, I'm way off the ground. I'd have to jump down off this seat. Well, yeah, so the mayor had one of the dudes in New York arrested, I guess, right?
Well, they
the
arrested...
mastermind behind this, or what?
They arrested the people that, I guess, put them up, that were planting them around the city.
Yeah.
And then they're also going to go after the company that came up with the ad campaign. And they're going after Turner Broadcasting. And, of course, Menino, using his favorite line, wants the license of the station pulled.
Does he?
He's going to report it to the FCC.
Does he?
And he wants the license of the Cartoon Network pulled. The Cartoon Network. Do you understand how silly your city sounds when your mayor flatten a person with a big steel plate in a tunnel is mad at the Cartoon Network? Do you know a woman driving her car was turned into a pancake, and the mayor is upset at cartoons? The big dig tunnels are like fish tanks, and the mayor is upset with cartoons. Oh, is it infuriating?
Up next, he's going to be taking on the Griffins. It's him against the Griffins.
I don't like the idea that the lead in it looks like me.
Here's the story coming out of Boston with a wonderful quick clip of the mayor.
Now, in Massachusetts, it is a felony to use, transport, or plant a hoax bomb, and it is punishable by up to 5 years in prison and carries a $5,000 fine.
Not a bomb.
Mayor Tom Menino says he is prepared to take any and all legal action available.
Which amounts to nothing.
This is a heavy penalty. It's imprisonment, 2 to 5 years for each one of them. So we're not playing around.
And tonight, Governor Pat...
Shut up, dummy.
Shut up, you dick. Oh, I hate that guy. Oh, do I hate him. Keep voting him in. Keep voting him in, Boston. What is wrong with you? Are they releasing a gas up there or something that they keep voting this idiot in?
Let's make it perfectly clear. These light brights were all over New York, all over Philly yesterday, all over San Francisco.
9 other cities.
And no one else bit. They're like, oh, wow, look at the cute light brights hanging everywhere.
Light bright with a little character on it.
What is this? And then, it looks like some kind of promotion. Whatever. In Boston.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Calling
no.
the National Guard. Cartoon characters are attacking our city.
Warning.
Oh, my God, Boston. What is your problem?
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. We must blow up this easy bake oven. It's a child's toy, but it could be very dangerous.
It's imprisonment, 2 to 5 years for each one of them. So it's not. We're not playing around.
And tonight, Governor.
Oh my God! Can we please call in somebody from Germany? Thank you. Never get to use that one.
Stupid siren.
I can see like checking one of them out and then going, oh, and that's just sketch.
It's a toy.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's a promotion.
Blow them all up.
They were blowing them up yesterday, Jimmy. Shutting down highways and subways.
The only thing that would have been better is if someone was injured during the course of blowing them up. Devices. Do you listen to those idiots talking about how it's a hoax to plant or transport or be in possession of a hoax bomb? If you have something that looks like a bomb and you plant it somewhere and people freak out, you could be arrested for it. All right? I could see that. You could pretty much, if they're calling this a device that falls under that hoax bomb thing, you could pretty much arrest anyone for carrying anything. A flashlight, any electrical device, an iPod. Yeah, it looks like a bomb. My God.
And what, someone just wrote, who was that? Was it you, E-Rock? Or somebody just wrote, what bomb lights up anyway?
Movie bombs. They have
bombs,
one
right.
little red flashing light or a little digital read down that stops it.
Because, see, when you want to,
click the red wire.
When you want to use a bomb, you want to kind of be, incognito.
No bomb.
Have it in the middle of a package or something.
Right. No bomb has ever had lights on it. It's usually a pipe bomb.
No bomb wants to bring attention to itself.
Yeah. Were there big rider trucks with light bulbs on them with pictures of Cartman on the side?
Yeah.
No, it was that you try to keep the whole thing quiet until the big kaboom. Where's the kaboom? Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
Good news, they got the Roadrunner. He's going to be...
My modulators! They've stolen my modulators!
The Roadrunner's been brought into Boston to consult the situation.
He knows how to handle Acme bombs.
But this just in...
Coyote angry.
Boston police have started to take the walk, don't walk signs down.
Oh,
yeah. It causes a threat.
I understand they're in a Virgin actually roping off Rich Voss CDs.
Hey, it's a known fact. I love Boston. Love Boston. Go back as much as I can. But, man, you guys look really stupid today.
Your politicians.
You look really stupid today.
And your legal system, everything there is so stupid. They're just stupid. They're trying to deflect important things with stuff like this. So they're constantly on the lookout for a radio gag on awry or light brights being placed all over the city. 10 cities got this done. 10 cities.
Yeah.
Not one other even batted an eye.
And it reminds me of the homeless shopping spree. Not to drag us into it, but I will. We did our homeless shopping spree, bring the homeless shopping for the Christmas season. And
totally innocent.
It was broadcast to 25 cities and all over XM and all over XM Canada. Only one city had a problem with it.
Boston.
The same city.
Menino.
There's something going on up there that's not right. Here's the rest of the story, by the way.
And tonight, Governor Patrick echoed Mayor Menino's dismay. In a statement, he says, quote, "This stunt has caused considerable disruption and anxiety in our community. I intend to consult with the Attorney General and other advisors about what recourse we may have."
Yeah, a lot of tension because you people panicked.
You overreacted, and sent the police in to blow these things up, and that's what. And it's because of a couple of stupid people. Hello, 911.
911, please, I think there's a bomb. I see something with lights and a smiley face, and I believe it's flipping the bird, because that's what it was doing. They showed it on the news. Oh, 911, hi. There's a bomb. Oh, my God. What do we do? Send the police.
They lose their mind and overreact like crazy and blow these things up. Why can't they just, look at one, assess the situation, even send over one of those cute little bomb robots, pick it up with its little hand, show it in the camera, and then go, you know what this is? This is a light bright.
Yeah.
Put it down, and let's go home.
Give it to your 3-year-old. He'll have fun with it.
Let's go drink.
He'll look at the blinking lights at home. He'll be fine.
Get in a fight with the fire department. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go to Dave in Boston. Dave?
Hey, guys. Good show today.
Listen, man, you got to say it. I'm Dave. I live in Boston, and we are stupid. I want to hear it once.
Okay, I'm Dave. I live in Boston, and we are idiots.
Thank you.
We're idiots. And this whole thing is blown out of control.
Yeah, I want to get the feel of what Boston was feeling, yesterday.
Was there fear, Dave? Did you have anxiety?
Oh, I'm driving around, and the cops are just taking up the whole streets. I even heard one cop, coming back from after looking at the thing, going, "These are freaking light brights," and he knows it, and everybody else knows it, yet they're still going around blowing them all up.
Yeah, I think even during the middle of this, they realized, okay.
Because they had to make a big deal of it, so now they can make a bigger deal of it legally.
Yeah.
I think once he calls out all the troops, he already looks like an idiot, so he's just got to finish it up.
Right. Now he's got to do the job right. You reacted to a light bright, and once you realize that, now you got to go the distance, blow them all up, and make a big deal like it's a bomb hoax.
Right.
It wasn't a bomb hoax. These things didn't look like bombs.
No.
If they wanted to plant a bunch of things that looked like bombs around to advertise something, I could see them getting upset. But this was do anything. Put a poster up and then say, oh, it looked like a bomb.
Yeah.
Well, what?
I was watching the news yesterday. I got nervous because all I heard, because the TV was in the other room, was Boston hoax, not happy. I'm like, oh, God, what did one of our listeners do?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I was convinced that somehow we had something to do with it.
Yes, somehow. Usually when you hear hoax and Boston, we're in trouble.
Hoax, Boston, not happy.
Thank God.
Here we go again. It just makes Anthony and I and Jimmy very happy that Boston looks silly today because Mayor Menino's just a douche. He really is just a douche.
The only one that gave problems about the traveling virus was Menino Boston.
Yeah,
Menino.
Exactly. We weren't allowed to play the city of Boston because he's still holding a grudge. The homeless shopping spree, Boston was the only city that had a problem with it. And now the light bright thing, the only city that had a problem with it.
Sending the police to all the money that must have cost, the resources to blow up a kid's toy. That's fantastic.
Let's say hi to Joe in New York. Joe, what's up?
How you doing, guys?
Hey.
Listen, I think the mayor of Boston is watching too many Batman movies. Of course, the Joker could pull something like that with a light bright.
That's what. That is perfect. It is truly something only a Batman criminal would do. Little light bright things that go tick tock tick, and then right when the police try to disarm it, it goes boom, and then it really explodes.
Yeah.
Or just stupid blue gas comes out and puts the city to sleep.
The mayor of Gotham City. Tell him. Have a good one, guys.
Makes the Boston mayor sound like a retard. I was already been struck by that one. That was the green gas.
By the way, bravo to the Cartoon Network.
Yeah, good job.
Let me tell you what's going on at the Cartoon Network today. They are behind closed doors, high-fiving, sneaking champagne out of their desk drawer.
This went better than they ever imagined.
Oh, yeah. In front of the news and all, they're going to be like, oh, wow, this blew up in our face.
We never intended. Harumph, we never intended to cause a panic in the community of Boston. Of that, we apologize sincerely, and we will make up for anything that we. Holy jeez, did you see all the press we got?
Yeah. Yeah, behind closed doors, it's party time. Yes, Dan.
And they're doing that half-assed apology that's not, we're sorry we did it. It's, we're sorry you took it this way.
We're sorry you reacted like morons. I love that. The backhanded, I'm sorry.
Let's go to Rusty in Boston. Rusty?
Yeah,
Rusty, you got to confess just like a AA. You got to say, hi, my name is Rusty. I'm from Boston, and we're stupid.
Hi, my name is Rusty, and we are stupid.
I'm from Boston.
You do look pretty silly today.
We are stupid.
Because I was even going with it a little bit. I'm like, oh, wow, this is crazy. And then I saw the device.
Are you
kidding me?
The device. That's what they're calling on the news.
Me?
The news is calling them. These devices were planted like they make it sound sneaky. Right. Devices planted.
All right, what do you got, Rusty?
Yeah, I'm an iron worker, Local 7. We looked right down on the whole thing. Helicopters right above our heads. We looked up. We said, what the hell's going on? They said they got a package. We looked around at each other. We're like, it's nothing. We just went back to work. And then we looked down. We see people running all over the place. They tried shutting the job down. We said, this is stupid. We just kept working. And next thing you know, all the helicopters went away, and we heard a little boom. And we thought maybe it was the bomb.
Yeah.
It was nothing.
Hey, we got the press in Boston listening to us today. So what we want to say today is, who's getting fired in Boston? Who's getting fired in Boston today?
Yeah.
Who is the one that started the panic?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the Panicky Pete? Who was it? Head should roll in Boston.
The one that started the whole thing. Who was it?
Who was it? Because the rest of the cities had no problem. It was business as usual in every other city. All right, thank you, Rusty.
Yeah, Philly.
Hey, thank you. Love you guys. Love you guys.
Philly reacted like normal human beings by ignoring it. I mean, there's no reason.
If you check one and it's not, what do you think? Like there's 50 of them and one is not a bomb and 49 are?
Yeah.
All right.
I love that Batman thing, though, because only a stupid movie-type criminal would plant a bomb with stupid lights of a cartoon character on it.
All right. Enough with the dumb Dateline thing. They've been doing it for a week straight.
Enough about the Dateline.
That's structure.
Must have hated that Dateline.
Joe in Massachusetts, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Joe.
Anyway, I got a little thing about how Boston overreacts. About last summer, a station that you guys used to work for here in Boston did a promo when they acquired another station to broadcast on. And on the other station, until they started broadcasting, they had a countdown for a couple days.
Ooh.
It would be like 2 days, 24, minutes, whatever, 2 hours, 24 minutes. And right when it got down to near the end, people started calling 911 thinking it was going to be a terrorist attack or a bomb or something going to go off.
Ew.
Boston, you got...
All right, thank you, Joe. Thank you.
You just got to relax.
Anyway,
they just don't want to be the city again that let the terrorists slip through.
They turned into Panicky Pete's.
They certainly did.
Panicky Pete's. There's a YouTube video where they're showing the guy installing or putting up the light
they're
brights.
Putting them up on awnings of bars and stuff, and just kind of all over the city, very visible.
Yeah.
Because it's a publicity thing. You want them visible. If they were bombs, wouldn't you plant them without lights somewhere behind things? These are fully in full view because they wanted them lit up and visible. Take all that into consideration.
And where was the bomb mechanism, by the way?
Yeah, there's batteries.
It's flat. It looks like a light bright, and there's a couple batteries. So what's going to blow up in thing?
Kaboom! Nothing.
These devices were at least 4 areas in Boston where they were found. Well, apparently the devices made their way to 9 other cities, including New York. So they are here. NYPD tells me that the effort now is to round them up. We know the police department has been given a list of where exactly they are. The NYPD doesn't want to cause any panic, so it is rounding up those devices.
Panic.
I'll give $500 to the first person that comes up here with one of those. Search the city. If you find one of them before the cops do, and bring it up to the studio, I'll give you $500.
$500?
$500.
I'll match it.
I want it.
Match it?
Yeah.
All right.
Anthony will write 2 checks. He'll hand you one, and I'll hand you one.
Yeah, that's it. It's a little scavenger hunt for you today in New York.
And I will give you nothing because I'm cheap.
You get $500 if you find one. It's got to be authentic. Don't try to fool me. I know what these things look like.
Would it be funny if they sold them for $20 and you have like 10 people show up and you have $5,000?
You guys are crazy.
Why? I want one. That'd be so cool.
$1,000.
That'd be cool to have hanging up.
We should have our fans just drive around with light brights in their back windows.
Joe Biden's on TV. He had another statement. He said Obama's only running because he's one of them that can walk erect. Well, good move, Joe. Smart.
Jimmy, very funny line, but the Joe Biden bit is scheduled for 7:40.
No.
What do you say, Al?
Oh, that was for walk erect. Sorry.
I thought we had a teaser at 7-Eleven. I thought I'd do the teaser for the Biden.
No.
7-Eleven.
We need to be more struck. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
2 men, including this guy, Peter Berdovsky, have been arrested, charged with placing the devices, and they're also charged with disorderly conduct in at least 14 places across Boston, including on bridges and at a train and bus station. The devices bearing a cartoon character were discovered. Cartoon Network hired the marketing company Interference Incorporated to promote a show, but all it caused was panic. Authorities thought this was terrorism.
Promoted the show.
Lawyer for one of
it caused panic because they overreacted.
It didn't cause panic. It caused an overreaction by the mayor and the police force. No panic. And instead of what it was meant to do, it was meant to get publicity for the Cartoon Network and this show.
Right.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus. It's the national story of the day.
You know what company was putting these up all over Boston? Acme.
Acme.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone knows those explosives never work.
Authorities thought this was terrorism. The lawyer for one of the men arrested spoke out last night, while the Massachusetts Attorney General says further arrests could happen.
Arrests.
They're just dummies.
They're really, I mean, the mayor of your city is a dope. He knows it, too, by now.
I saw him on the tube talking a little more. I don't know if there's more clips, but...
yeah.
Or if that was just a repeat of his initial babble.
I asked the mayor today, because he wants the FCC to pull the license of the Cartoon Network.
That dangerous
He wants people to go to jail for a long time. What are you going to do? Who are you firing today for being a panicky Pete?
Yeah.
Who started the old ball rolling where it ended up with helicopters and bridges and subways and highways being shut down? What are you going to do?
1 to 2 years, crime, very serious prosecution of the then crime.
God, string a sentence together, you dolt.
Stephen from Bayshore, Mayor Menino wants to send the National Guard to raid Toontown.
Toontown. And the way they keep saying that it backfired, stunt backfired.
Really?
That is the best stunt I've ever seen. Overnight, it got national news, and everyone's talking about it.
Here's an example of the stunt or the hoax backfiring.
If you've just joined us again, let Scott run through that again. In terms, not everyone knows what this channel is and its connection to Turner Broadcasting.
Scott Isaacs is one of our
now.
Well, it is the Cartoon Network. If you have a child under the age of 13, you probably see a lot of it during the day. Scooby-Doo and reruns and all that. But at night, they switch over to what they call Adult Swim, which is, adult-themed cartoons, nothing obscene, think South Park-ish type stuff. And today's incidents appear to be a marketing stunt for one of their shows, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is coming back to the air. It also has a movie coming out, and apparently these things were just put in some sensitive spots and drew an awful lot of attention.
So that's the hoax backfiring.
Yeah.
We know what network did it. We know what they were promoting. Everyone's talking about it. I guarantee the guy who came up with this,
yeah,
it's what used to happen to us in the day. We would do some crazy stunt and we'd get yelled at, blah, 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 and then behind closed doors, keep it up, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
Fantastic, guys.
I'm giving you all raises. But I got to make believe I'm mad at you for at least another week or two.
Great job.
So just bear with me. This guy is going to get a huge promotion in the end.
We're going to suspend you.
Yeah, wink, wink.
So, it's all paid. Just take a vacation. Great job.
When the smoke clears, this guy's going to be a superstar as far as the marketing company he works for or the Cartoon Network itself, whoever came up with this.
Yep.
By the way, we were distracted because, there's a war going on in Iraq, and, the news decided that they needed to show footage of some grandma, being a cheerleader at a basketball game.
It was a bunch of them. It was like a bunch of old people.
Oh, that was at the Nets game the other night, or last night, yeah.
Yeah, and there was some old gentleman there, too, with his hat askew, like a hip-hop guy. Some old white man. And he's dancing around.
He probably didn't even know it was askew. It wasn't done to be hip. He just has dementia. He thinks he's facing that way.
Just go where you belong, on the couch with your clicker.
Face down. Wonder why you can't see the television.
Everyone thought he was cheerleading, but the fact is he just had an itchy prostate.
And he has Parkinson's.
And he's got Parkinson's. That's funny, I know. Mayor Menino.
Yeah.
Well, he recently did the State of the City. This is just terrific every year.
State of the City address? Great.
It's all about Boston today.
Sure, it was really clear and...
Yeah, well, a lot of people just scratching their heads this morning going, why was Boston the only city that panicked over this hoax?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. 10 cities around the country were targeted by the Cartoon Network for this publicity stunt. And 9 cities took it in the spirit that it deserved. Look at these things, go, what's that? Oh, or maybe somebody goes, I've seen that character on the Cartoon Network because it's Light Brights. Light Bright? That's what it is, in the shape of one of the cartoon characters. And or if you don't know what it is, you go, I don't know what that is, but it's lit up little cartoony character. It's a light bright thing. Boston lost its mind.
Helicopters closing down subways and highways and bridges.
Guys in bomb gear, and they blew these things up.
They
took them with a little robot, put it on the street, and blew them up like it was in Baghdad.
You know what they did in New York? Bunch of plebes from the NYPD. Your job today is collect these like
could you collect these up?
You're a newbie. I'm sorry. You got to do this type of thing. That's what happened in New York and other cities like Philly and San Francisco.
This didn't take long. eBay, LED advertising bomb for sale. Somebody put one up on eBay. It's current bid $3,150.
We're trying to get one.
Says it's authentic. Well, now we'll never get one since I said that, because if you get one, if you find one, you're going to put it up on eBay.
Cartoon Network listens to the Opie and Anthony show. I know you have a few laying around the office. Bring one
around.
We want to see what this looks like, please. I think we could help you guys out.
Well, hang it in the office.
So anyway, a lot of people scratching their head. Why Boston? Why were they the only city that really panicked over this? Look no further than their mayor.
Than stupid Mayor Menino.
The mumbling mess that is Mayor Menino. He did the State of the City. A lot of people think that I misspeak at times.
Mm-hmm.
I look like a genius up against this guy. Ready for this one? So we got some clips. These are actual clips, because the rest of the country, they have no idea. They're going to go, all right, this is a goof, right? You're editing the tape.
No.
This is an actor. No, this really is the mayor of Boston doing a State of the City.
Imagine your mayor speaking like this.
So that's why maybe we invite all of you here tonight.
What?
So that here in this theater, we can talk about our commitment to the spirit of Boston. To the spirit.
All right, you should first rule of being the mayor of a city: the ability to pronounce the name of the city you are the mayor of. Boston.
He put an F in it.
Put an F in Boston.
What an F-hole.
How do you put an F in the word Boston?
Boston.
I could see maybe an H or something, or an A.
He's been the mayor of that place for forever. Forever. How do you screw that one up?
I don't know.
His big fat tongue. The bomb squad should have blown that out of his mouth.
And started over.
His tongue.
Listen, he can't even pronounce the city.
So that here in this theater, we can talk about our commitment to the spirit of Boston, to the spirit of community. So we can talk about taking on the toughest challenges of urban life and how we will solve them together.
Together. From the life.
I bet when he's naked, he has those little fat person skin tags all over his body. Doesn't he look like he has...
He just looks like he should.
He's covered in fat person tags.
As he's washing, he's got to watch out when he shaves.
Everyone's trying to...
Cut one off.
Everyone's trying to spell Boston. Boston. Our boys spelled it B-O-F-S-T-E. That's the translation. Boston.
That's fantastic.
Public spaces do not need to be.
What?
This is the State of the City.
Wait, that made no sense.
This is the State of the City. That he does every, year or, I don't know, maybe twice a year. Who knows?
Public spaces do not need to be as lofty as this, not to help create community.
I don't know what he just said.
I have no idea.
Dude, I have no idea. Public spaces need to be as lofty as they need the community. What is he saying?
Community. Just down the street is Ceylon Park. During the warm weather, the place is packed. Thousands of people use it. There are soccer games and cookouts, families and friends coming together, long-time residents and recent immigrants. This kind of vitality is what makes me so confident that Boston's great strength is poised to last for generations.
What a babbling, nothing speech this guy is giving. Because there's immigrants?
I guess.
Boston chases them out.
Yeah.
Stop it. There's immigrants. Wink, wink. Get them out of there. Go ahead, Clancy. Take the boys and surround the house.
Here's more of Mayor Menino, State of the City of Boston.
In the year that just ended, The Boston police took more than 1,800 guns off of Boston streets.
Storing them in your mouth.
That's twice as many as the previous year. Illegal guns are a major problem, but so is the fact we have stopped feeling shocked by all these guns.
What?
Wait.
First of all, he said legal guns are...
I think he meant illegal guns.
But I think it came out legal.
Legal guns. But then the shock or... Sharp? I can't understand this guy.
Are a major problem. But
wait, he says legal guns are a major problem? All right, hold on.
That's twice as many as the previous year. Illegal guns are a major problem, but so is the fact we have stopped feeling shocked by all these guns. Think about it. 1,800 guns. That's like collecting 5 guns a day, every day, all year long. That's a lot of death and despair that was prevented.
Wait.
We're 1,600?
Oh my God! Did he get the math?
He might be right.
It should be closer to 6 a day.
I guess. He's thinking very edgy stances, though. Parks are good and guns are bad.
I know.
No wonder they love this guy.
It's a rambling nothing speech.
It's radical.
And I don't know what he said.
A lot of harumping going on. Harumph.
The shock of the guns that's out there. Guns bad, parks good.
This is great. This is the best clip right here. He just falls apart.
Okay.
He starts out okay, and then I don't know what happens.
Along with Commissioner Davis, the entire Boston Police Department, I am fully committed to bringing Boston's neighborhoods beyond the recent rash of violence. And we are doing everything in our power to permit the confidence of people of information to share. Because our ability to move forward requires that ordinary people show extraordinary courage.
How did he get elected?
His breath
come
has
on.
to stink. It has to.
Oh yeah.
To stink.
Oh yeah. Just big walrus mouth. Just throw fish in it when he talks.
You know, I bet he has a lot of those. You ever cough up a white thing and you squeeze it and it's mushy and it reeks like rotted food?
No!
You never had one of those things come up?
Stop it! That is disgusting. No, I have not. Oh, wow.
I pull the slimy skin out of my mouth all the time. You know, that like gathers in my my gums and stuff. It becomes a sport after a while to see
oh God,
how much of a skin web
totally
you can pull out of your mouth. You ever pull like a skin web out of your mouth? It starts as a little thing you feel, and next thing you know, you're pulling half your gum out. And there's no cuts or anything. It's just a layer of skin that just needs to go.
Never.
I'm disgusted now.
This effort is driven by groundbreaking research that shows how children's earliest years actually form the architecture of the brain. While this plan is in progress...
He's talking about a brain, the architecture of the brain.
The brain.
Mine was a little cabana, a little architecture.
My brain was destroyed during Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah,
and they haven't rebuilt it yet. I'm waiting, though.
What an idiot.
Jimmy Carter and his crew will be rebuilding my brain soon.
Habitat for Morons. It's got to go into my head and build a new brain.
The architecture of my brain.
Architecture? Oh, my goodness. I can't get enough of this idiot.
On the architecture of the brain. While this plan is in progress, we get immediately to ensure that all of our kids are ready when they enter kindergarten. To achieve this goal, I am announcing a new initiative called Smart from the Start.
I am announced a new. He couldn't even get it right when he said it. Smart from the start. I'm gonna fight.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book.
Smart from the start.
He's getting his ideas from a Dr. Seuss book.
Oh.
Oh, glad I didn't handle the whole light bright thing that way.
Yeah.
Did this stunt. You're an inconsiderate, just...
Whoa, hey, yeah, whoa.
Kindergarten. To achieve this goal, I am announcing a new initiative called Smart from the Start. That's what children are. Smart from the start. And that's what we need to be.
Oh, it's Andrew Dice Menino. Hickory dickory dock. This chick was sucked. It wasn't a woman who lived in a shoe. Her uterus fell out.
I got a new slogan for the Boston Red Sox. Fox and socks.
Fox and socks. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I would not eat them. Menino I am. What a buffoon. Smart from the start.
He's getting his ideas from Dr. Seuss.
That's really going to take off.
Brilliant.
I bet there's posters all over the place for little kids in kindergarten.
Smart from the start, unless it's a tart.
This guy is a scream, and he's the mayor of a major city.
Yeah.
This guy should not be mayor of the smallest little crap hole town in this country. Yet he's the mayor of Boston, and you guys just keep voting him in. Is it a joke? If it's a joke, I'm with you. Okay. If you're voting him in every election because it's funny, all right. I'm all with you. Keep doing it. But if you want a real mayor, you're insane.
God, is that great.
Can't get enough of him.
I think we have one more.
Please.
Smart from the start.
Smart from the start.
Great. Wonderful.
Our responsibility to the children of this city cannot begin and end with the school bell.
Here's thanks guys for helping me out with this next clip. Yeah, it's labeled "People Applaud Too Early," and that throws the mayor off.
Of course it does.
He doesn't know what to
It's retarded. You can't spin a pinwheel in front of him. This idiot is the mayor. He should be sorting different colored glasses at a recycling plant. And he's the mayor.
Where did the green chips of glass go? Smart from the start.
Are we even on BCN at this point?
Smart from the start. I put the bottles in the cart.
I'd imagine at this point they're so scared they just turn off the show.
Yeah, exactly. Turn it off.
Just, oh my God, get to the transmitter.
They're goofing on him again. Run.
Our responsibility to the children of this city cannot begin and end with the school bell. To give them a strong education. A strong education that leads to self-sufficiency.
That's an applause break. Oh my God.
He's the big A of mayors.
So begin with and end with the bell.
Right, it's big A.
Oh, what a dope.
Is that great?
He's a boob.
He gets thrown off by shiny-looking objects.
And now I'll read from Houghton Here's a Who. As the mayor of Whoville.
Houghton.
Looks like you had the three little piggies build the tunnel up there, huh?
We're sorry, the big dig, the tunnel was built of straw. And then of wood, and people huffed and puffed and turned into pancakes.
We were working our way up to bricks.
Oh,
oh my God.
He's beyond stupid. Beyond stupid. His State of the City speech is just this rambling mess of what, like, it's someone's dumb, childlike idea of what the people want to hear. Like, it's not even compelling as a city's leader's speech. He's just an idiot.
If he wanted to give an inspirational speech, he would say that Roxbury is being moved to Rhode Island.
Yeah, and then hear the applause.
Oh, man, we're getting requests.
Totally throw him off.
DJ ALB from Post Wars. Hey, Hope, can we please hear Dear Farmer Bob?
Dear Farmer Bob.
The barn. Yeah, all right, we'll play that going in a break.
The barn.
Carl from Westchester, what's up?
I'd like to introduce my new plan, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
BCN is brave if we're still on the air up there. There's some brave people. All right, yeah, let's play that final clip where he gets thrown off by the applause. We stopped it.
Our responsibility to the children of this city cannot begin and end with the school bell. To give them a strong education, a strong education that leads to self-sufficiency, our commitment must start early, extend around the clock throughout the year. We'll continue to apply the most progressive, problem-solving, and the most unflinching commitment to the challenge of educating all of Boston's children. Because by opening up their minds, we're going to open up their worlds.
By open up their minds, we open up their worlds. Worlds. By not by opening up their minds.
Right.
By open up their minds.
Unbelievable.
He's a blithering idiot.
Introducing a new bill, Hop on Pop.
Yodel the turtle.
Yodel the turtle.
I want to introduce my new program, All the Places You'll Go.
Let me read from the Chartist in the Hair. Slow, steady wind race.
Where's the barn? Where's Farmer Brown?
Farmer Brown. When he was reading to the children?
Oh, yeah, here it is. It's spelled Beyond.
Beyond.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites, too. Good call by that listener wanting to hear this. Here's more Mayor Menino babble.
Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night.
The Beyond?
It's reading to children.
I'm going to introduce a bill that will get hats put on cats. Because it looks very cute. It's fun for the children in the Beyond.
In the Beyond. All right.
That is why Boston lost its effing mind.
Over the light brights.
Over the light bright advertisements is because of that man you just heard right there.
Now I have to go and think up more policy by watching Dora the Explorer. And remember, our future in Boston, Bob the Builder, can you build it? Yes, we can. Bob the Builder.
I heard Johnny Neutron helped out yesterday. He's on the payroll.
Cartoons should be taken very seriously.
Yeah. Is it true he lives in a pineapple under the sea? Thank you, E-Rock. Got to give you credit for that one. That's a good one.
Remember, fixing Boston. I think I can. I think I can. I can and I think I...
What? They took us off the air in Boston? What?
Huh?
What happened? Where what?
What? We'll never get a permit for what? When?
Hello, Worcester, once again for the Traveling Pirates.
Yes, Boston, please join us in Connecticut.
I guess we have to go to Providence this year. Nothing wrong with Providence. They know how to do things down there, right? Huh?
I am what I am, and that's all what I am. Yes, keep the up, to eat up. Blah, 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 blah.
Babbling fool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it is. Boston's mayor.
All right.
What a blast. Yeah. Pete from New York is suggesting Menino sounds like he's doing a Chubby Bunny all the time.
Yeah.
He does sound wasted constantly.
Best guests we've ever had. It's one of the most popular known guests. You would walk down the street. You know why? Because a lot of the guests we have, we've done the walkover and walk down the street with them, and no one knows who it is. When we walk later, you hold that up, people will absolutely know what it is. It's been on TV thousands of times already.
We're looking at this thing, we're like, how can you confuse this stupid thing for a bomb?
Yeah, it's so obvious.
It's batteries.
It's a light bright.
It's a light bright. It's a flat piece of metal with light brights.
There's not even room for an explosive on it.
Well, I'm no expert, but that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
where would the explosive be in this thing?
The thing is cheap, by the way. You have to wait for the thing to warm up.
Let me say.
All right, but what is it supposed to be, Opie? I'm saying, if you didn't know it was supposed to be for the Cartoon Network, what is it?
It's like a neon sign. It looks like a logo.
If it's all around, it's all around the city.
If it's all around the city,
hung up everywhere.
Dude, we're not stupid in the year 2007. When you see this type of thing all over the city, you're thinking, all right, this is some kind of promotional campaign.
Light up.
Honestly, I don't know the cartoon.
We're friends.
No, we're friends with all.
Friends with the Muslim people.
Look, doesn't that look like...
Wow, look at that. Oh, that's dangerous looking.
That looks like
that's
a neon
bomb.
That looks like a neon sign. It looks like a new, don't walk sign that you might have on the
and it's flipping
on the
bird.
sidewalk, on the corner or whatever.
It's flipping the bird. Oh, it just went out.
It just went out again.
What does it just turn on and off at will?